Hi everyone! Welcome to Science Friday. We've celebrated Earth Week all week long, haven't we? Have you been being kind to our planet? Recycling, making sure you don't throw things on the ground and littering? I know you have. Well, we're going to end our Earth Week with something that is really fun. I know you all love bugs, don't you? Earth Week is about bugs and getting out in the yard and just really trying to look and notice what's on our Earth and on our planet. And I know we have a lot of bugs, especially in Florida, don't we? So one of my favorite books about bugs is called Beetle. Have you ever heard this story? It's a good one. It's by Denise Fleming, and it has some beautiful, colorful pictures that I think you're going to like. And already, do you see how colorful it is? Yes. Striped beetles, spotted beetles, all over dotted beetles. Brown beetles, green beetles, not often seen beetles. They're hard to see, aren't they? They're a little bit camouflaged. Buzzing beetles, humming beetles, steadily drumming beetles. You see them? They're humming, they're buzzing. Big beetles, small beetles. Crawl up the wall, beetles. Did you know beetles can crawl up walls? Can you crawl up a wall? Maybe? If it's a rock climbing wall? Chewing beetles, sawing beetles, noisily gnawing beetles. Gnawing means to chew. That's what that means. It's another word for it. Look at the spotted beetles here. Look, a striped beetle here. Round beetles, square beetles, fly in the air beetles. Oh, this one's flying in the air, and what's happening? The bird is having it for lunch. Bark beetles, sand beetles, fill up your hand beetles. A bark beetle lives on the bark of a tree. A sand beetle lives in the sand. Diving beetles, whirling beetles, spiraling, swirling beetles. This is what spiral means, to go around and around and around. That's a spiral. Blue beetles, black beetles, hide in the crack beetles. The most fun. Look, if you're ever outside on the sidewalk, look in the cracks of the sidewalk, see if you see any beetles. Glowing beetles, flashing beetles, constantly crashing beetles. Sometimes beetles run into things when they aren't watching. Do you ever do that? You always have to watch where you're going. Beetles flip, beetles flop. Beetles fly. Beetles bop. Flop and bop. Those words rhyme, don't they? Look at there. They're all under the moon. The end. That's the end of the story. Did you like it? It's a lot of fun. A lot of rhyming words, aren't they? And fun words like spiraling. Yeah. So today, I thought we would look at insects because a beetle is an insect. Now, I know there are lots of bugs out there, but an insect has a special number of parts, and I'm going to show you what they are. All right? So, let me get out my special boards and pictures. Oh, do you see this? Now, this is not a beetle, but this is an insect. And I'll show you. Insects have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs and 3 body parts. A head, a thorax, an abdomen. All right, let's look and see if we can make one. So, I have a special board here. Last time I used this for a ramp. But today, I'm going to use it to show you some bugs, all right? Some insects. So look at here at the spider. Do you see the spider? Is he an insect? Nope, I don't think so. Do you know how I know? Let me count his legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A spider is not an insect. He's called an arachnid. So he is not an insect. Now, what about a ladybug? Yes, let's count her. Well, a ladybug, even though it says lady, it could be a boy. So we'll count his legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, ladybug. A ladybug is an insect. That's right. Look, do you see the 6 legs? Now, I'll show you another picture, and this is a beetle. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And up on top, 2 antennae. The antennae are on the head, and they help the insect hear and also do a little bit of smelling and seeing to see what's in their way. So we have the head, and then it's hard to see, but the next part is the thorax, and the last part of an insect is the abdomen. And I'm going to show you. Oh, here's a fun beetle. Look at this guy right here. You see him? His head, his thorax, his abdomen. It's hard to see. Let's see. You can see him here. So we're going to use something called loose parts. Do you know what those are? Well, they're pretty much anything you want them to be. They're parts that you can find around your house. But you know, as always, ask your parents if you can use them to see if they're safe for you. So today I have some sticks, and I also found the top to a candle. I'm going to make that my head. And then I'm going to need a body. Oh, look at this. I found the lid to a jar. That's going to be my body. And then I'm going to have this little pan. That is my abdomen. Now the head is just like a person. It has the eyes and the mouth, just like you. But the next part, the thorax, is where there will be wings. If this is a flying insect, the wings will be on the thorax and also the legs. So let's put some legs on. Do you remember how many legs an insect has? 6, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there is our insect. Can you see it? It might be a little hard to see. We have a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. 6 legs, 3 on each side. And the abdomen is just a little bit like your abdomen. It's where your belly is and where the food goes. That's called your digestive system. You have a digestive system, and an insect has a digestive system. So let's see if we can make another one with different loose parts. So I'm going to take this one away. Let you see what that looks like. All right, now we're going to make another one. I have lots of different loose parts that I found around my house. Oh, here's the lid to a box. I'm going to put that down. I think that will be my thorax. And, oh, look at this. This is the lid to a popcorn jar. I'm going to let that be the head. And then I need an abdomen. How about this little bowl? There we go. Now, how many legs do I need? 6, that's right. I'm going to use some forks that I found. I found some forks in my drawer. I'm going to put 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, and how about pencils? We can use pencils, look. Oh, I put all the legs on the thorax. And there's the abdomen. You know what though I think we need? Some antenna. Do you remember the antenna are on top of an insect? And that's what helps them hear. And a little bit of seeing and smelling too. I know you all love pink. How about some pink birthday candles? We'll put those right up here. Right up here. And I made, oh, a leg fell off. I made another insect with all kinds of different parts. But do you know what? It has 6 legs. It has 3 body parts. A head, a thorax, an abdomen. Do you remember what's in the abdomen? That's where the bug's food goes. The insect has an abdomen just like you do. All right, should we make one more? I think we will. I have some different parts here. Oh, let me ask you this while we're looking. Do you think this is an insect? I have a couple of these. Do you see their legs? These are centipedes. They have a lot of legs. So you're right, these are not insects because insects have only 6 legs. 6 legs. All right, we'll make a different body. Oh, what do you think about this? A hairbrush. That's going, oh, and you know what? That's going to be my tail. You know what? This is also where the stinger part is, if it's a stinging insect. And I'm going to use my bowl again. And I'm going to use another bowl that I found for a head. Do you see how that looks? Now let's see if we can find some legs. I'm going to use a couple of rulers. Do you know what rulers are? They measure things. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put them down here like this. So some go on each side. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many more legs do I need? 2. Some black spoons. Here we go. And some blue birthday candle antennas. There we go. Now we have another insect. I bet you can make insects at home too, can't you? Look around your house and see if you find any loose parts. And you remember, 3 body parts: head, thorax, abdomen, and 6 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can make your own insects. Would that be fun? It would be. So thanks for celebrating Earth Week with me and coming to Science Friday. And I will see you the next time we get together. But until then, from my heart to your heart, I wish you well. Bye-bye, friends.